we have this, Commissioner Grieco, your issue here with the outside legal counsel. Let's talk about that real quick before I go. R9Q.
R9Q is discuss outside legal counsel to lead, assist Bakehouse litigation, requested by Commissioner Grieco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael.
I just think we should bring not outside counsel to replace the city attorney's office, but to assist the city attorney's office as they are busy in multiple major litigations, including the one regarding the minimum wage. We've used in the past Mr. Ovalman on First Amendment issues in federal court, I believe. Was he, Raul, correct me if I'm wrong, was he utilized in the First Amendment issue with the cosmetic stores? Is that accurate? Is that the one that we used him on?
Carlton Fields.
Right, Carlton Fields.
Rick Ovalman from
Right.
Carlton Fields.
Right, so we took the same approach with our last significant First Amendment federal case, and this is a First Amendment case in federal court. And I think that we have a great team. I think that we can, you can always bring in another set of eyes. I think this is this is not an opportunity, but I think that this is a situation that requires it. I think it's serious enough. It's not just about one little restaurant. It's about the effect it could have on other areas and other neighborhoods. So with that being said, I would ask for the approval of my colleagues to do so. I mean, I have the utmost faith, and if you look at the referral, it's not a way of, I'm not trying to besmirch the city attorney or the city attorney's office. Two of the members of the city attorney's office I have known and are former colleagues from my prosecutor days. They're old friends. So I think it doesn't hurt. It'll cost a little money, but I think that the litigation and defending our ordinance is worth it.
Okay. Discussion on the dais.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, want to start with Commissioner Alamont? Okay.
Thank you. I don't see any harm in request to assist, particularly with the strategy and consulting aspect. I would like to see the city attorney's office do the heavy lifting, a bit of it, but to have, to have another expert to consult with and discuss strategy, I think is perfectly fine. I would support it.
Okay. Commissioner Malikoff.
I said this earlier today on another topic, but I think that it's up to the city attorney. I think we can give authorization to hire outside counsel if he needs it to assist in the case or for consultation in the case, but I think it's the city attorney's call.
Okay. Commissioner Ariola.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it as well. I'd like to defer to the city attorney. I'd also like a budget, some kind of cap. I don't want to have $1 million legal bill
Right.
surprises. Raul, would you like guidance for us to
can I
spend
make a
up
suggestion?
to X dollars, and if you're going to
Yes,
go
that would
across
be,
that, come back to us?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Maybe the appetite here is use an outside consultant as you need to see fit. It's up to you. So I think what Commissioner Grieco is saying is fine.
Okay.
You're not saying lead counsel, you're doing it, but you need a consultant, you need a Ovalman, whatever it is, use them.
Yeah, there are some great First Amendment
You
lawyers
can get
in
a-
town.
There are great First Amendment attorneys.
First of all, I want to say that Commissioner Grieco was very gracious. Prior to putting this item, he discussed it with me and also with the members of my office that are handling this lawsuit. And as I said to Commissioner Rosen-Gonzalez, it's always, we always strive to handle things in-house. In this case, because there is a First Amendment issue, I think the idea of, obviously we would retain control of this lawsuit and we would do the bulk of the work in order to, as Commissioner Ariola and Alamon said, to minimize costs for the city. So we're currently using Carlton Fields, Rick Ovalman, on the FF case, which as you know is the case that's challenging our anti-solicitation hawking ordinance. And a lot of those, those are First Amendment free speech issues as well. So if it's the pleasure of this commission, I can certainly by LTC come up with a cap, but my intention would be for the city attorney certainly to handle this case in-house, but to be able to consult with Mr. Ovalman on an as-needed basis, and to, really just to avail ourselves of his expertise if that's what you think is appropriate.
Can you keep it at the same expenditures as the minimum wage at $5,000? That's a good. By the way, I know that Mr. Del Vecchio is offering a great rate per hour. Right now. Right? If you want to talk, feel free.
Well, yeah. Maybe Frank wants to tell you some new developments.
Okay, tell us what's going on.
Frank Del Vecchio, 301 Ocean Drive. I, my condo association, and a and a neighboring condo association did file at 1 a.m. this morning as interveners on the side of the city.
Right.
And what has happened is really positive, quite different from litigation. There are 3 neighborhood associations that have written to you. It's basically a testimonial to the planning department and the legal department, and you as well, for the actions you've taken over the last several years to protect neighborhoods. And this is an issue of entertainment. Your North Shore plan, master plan, wouldn't be a master plan if it didn't identify locations and nature of where is the right place to have live entertainment. And what this, I'm astonished. I looked at this as a lawyer and a planner for South of Fifth, but I'm seeing an outpouring, and there's a whole batch of emails that have been sent to you. I'll give them to the city clerk, which I see as a testimonial to a terrific record of planning, and I know Commissioner Areola is a big advocate of that, and zoning, and we have 2 giants now in Commissioners Malakoff and Michael Grieco is becoming digging into this. So I think this is a good moment. I think the city attorney knows how to use outside counsel, and I think you're authorizing him to do this is giving a signal to the neighborhoods that you now understand how important it is for the city to retain this power and not give it up and lose it. Thank you very much.
Sounds good. All right. So, Commissioner?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, the record supporting not just the retaining of outside counsel, but the record supporting the ordinance that we're defending is really based upon quality of life. This ordinance in particular applies to South of Fifth, but obviously we deem this as an attack on our ability to lay down planning and zoning rules throughout the city. But as to this specific ordinance that we're defending, we need to make the record clear that the reasoning behind this is quality of life. It's not about noise coming from a restaurant or a bar in this area. It is about what entertainment inside, whether it be a band or a DJ or anything along those lines, what that leads to outside the establishment after they close, people coming in and out, and what the residents in this neighborhood had been asking for prior to any of us being on the dais. It's important for purposes of the litigation that we establish that record. Some of that was established back when the ordinance was drafted many years ago, and some of that was established back when there was a brief amendment, but I think that we need to make that clear, and I just wanted to clarify that as part of this discussion so we can go ahead and include that as part of our defense.
Okay.
And I move the item.
Okay. So
if there's anything
you're going to consultant, you use as a consultant as you need, right?
I've got my direction, Mayor.
Charge.
All right, great.
Okay. All right. You want to second it, Ricky, or someone?
Yeah, second it.
All those in favor?
Who made the motion? You made it.
Yeah, I think it's just by
All those in
acclamation.
favor say aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Excellent.